Welcome to the X Project Podcast. This is a podcast of the X Project Substack. To subscribe, please go to thexproject.substack.com. Electravision, a summary of Michael Cembalest's 14th Annual Energy Paper, article number 48, published April 10th, 2024. In this article, the X Project will answer these questions. Section 1, why this article now? Sections 2 through 8, what are the top 7 themes, conclusions, and takeaways from Electravision? Section 9, what does the X Project guy have to say? And as always, Section 10, why should you care? Reminder, for readers and listeners, nothing the X Project writes or says should be considered investment advice or recommendations to buy or sell securities or investment products. Everything written and said is for informational purposes only, and you should do your own research and due diligence. It would be best to discuss with an investment advisor before making any investments or changes to your investments based on any information provided by the X Project. Section 1. Why this article now? The first reason is that Michael Cembalest's annual energy paper was published last month, and so it's time to cover it. Who is Michael Cembalest? He is, quote, the chairman of market and investment strategy at JP Morgan Asset Management. Since 2005, Michael has been the author of the Eye on the Market, which covers a wide range of topics across markets, investments, economics, politics, energy, municipal finance, and more. End quote. The second reason is the X Project curates, summarizes, distills, and synthesizes knowledge and learning at the intersection of economics, geopolitics, money, interest rates, debts, deficits, energy, commodities, demographics, and markets, helping you know what you need to know. Thus far, I've only written one other article on energy per se, plus 2 on crude oil and 1 on commodities, which had a section for each crude oil, natural gas, and uranium. I listed energy separately from the broader topic of commodities for a reason, given its importance to our future. So, it is time to catch up and provide additional coverage on that topic. But first, the prior energy and energy-related commodity articles I mentioned are as follows, in case you missed them before. Article 21, Energy Transition Crisis, a summary of the 8-part docuseries by Eric Townsend. Article 15, U.S. crude oil production at new all-time high. Amid record global oil demand, an intro to some crude oil market basics. Article number 23, Navigating the Tides of Black Gold, exploring the bullish and bearish perspectives in the crude oil market. Article number 46, Generational Opportunities, a summary of the Norwegian illusion, Go Rosen's latest market commentary. Lastly, the Electravision paper is dense with data at just over 50 pages, with virtually every page having multiple charts, graphs, and/or tables. You should check out the report if you like lots of data. This article summarizes the paper's top themes, conclusions, and takeaways. Section 2. What is a top takeaway from Electravision? Electrification and renewable energy integration. The Electravision report emphasizes the shift towards a future dominated by electric-powered systems, leveraging the superior efficiency of electric motors and heat pumps over their fossil fuel counterparts. This vision of electrification encompasses a wide array of sectors, including transportation, heating, and industrial processes, with renewable energy sources, namely solar and wind, alongside distributed energy storage playing a pivotal role. Integrating these renewable sources is central to achieving a greener grid and reducing dependency on fossil fuels. However, this transition is not merely about replacing fossil fuels with electricity. It's about restructuring energy consumption patterns and infrastructure to support a more sustainable and efficient energy system to meet future demands. Section 3. What is another top takeaway? Slow pace of electrification. Despite the clear benefits and the urgent need for a shift towards electrification, the transition is advancing slower than necessary to meet global climate goals. The Electravision report identifies several barriers hindering this process, including technological limitations inherent in current energy storage solutions and renewable generation capabilities. Additionally, the high costs associated with deploying and scaling up these technologies and political and regulatory challenges further complicate the transition. Human behavior and societal resistance to change also play significant roles in the slow adoption of electrification measures. Overcoming these obstacles requires concerted efforts from governments, industry, and society at large to invest in research and development, create favorable policy environments, and cultivate a culture that embraces sustainable energy practices. Section 4. What is a third top takeaway? Crucial role of natural gas. In the energy landscape envisioned by the Electravision report, natural gas emerges as a critical bridge fuel in the transition towards a more electrified and renewable-dominated future. The report acknowledges the indispensable role that natural gas currently plays in ensuring energy security and providing flexible power generation to support the intermittency of renewable sources. However, it also highlights the necessity of managing the environmental impact of natural gas, particularly in terms of methane emissions. Investments in the gas infrastructure are deemed essential to prevent outages and ensure that the natural gas ecosystem can evolve to meet the changing energy landscape's needs. This entails a balanced approach that recognizes the value of natural gas in the short to medium term, while continuing to strive for a future where renewable energy can fully meet our energy needs. Section 5. What is a fourth top takeaway? Global energy transition dynamics. The global efforts toward decarbonization are marked by significant variability, with the Electravision report shedding light on the diverse strategies and progress across different regions. Notably, China's aggressive expansion in renewable energy deployment is contrasted with its continued reliance on coal, illustrating the complexities of transitioning a large and rapidly growing economy. The report also underscores the widening gap in global transition spending, favoring renewable energy over fossil fuels for the fourth consecutive year. Yet, the challenges of ensuring equitable access to clean energy and managing the geopolitical implications of shifting energy supply chains are immense. Addressing these dynamics requires international cooperation and a nuanced understanding of each region's unique energy needs, resources, and socioeconomic contexts. Section 6. What is a fifth top takeaway? Financial and infrastructural challenges. Transitioning to a renewable energy-based system entails significant financial and infrastructural challenges, as detailed in the report. The fiscal implications of energy policies, such as the U.S. Energy Bill, highlight the substantial investments needed to support the energy transition, from expanding renewable energy capacity to upgrading grid infrastructure. The report points to rising power prices and the financial burden on consumers and taxpayers as critical issues that must be managed carefully. Moreover, building the necessary infrastructure for a renewable energy system, including energy storage facilities and transmission networks capable of handling intermittent energy sources, requires capital and innovation in technology and business models. Section 7. What is a sixth top takeaway? Technological innovation and policy frameworks. The report emphasizes the dual importance of technological innovation and supportive policy frameworks in overcoming the current limitations of the energy transition. Advancements in energy storage, grid management, and renewable generation technologies are critical to increasing the reliability and efficiency of renewable energy sources. Simultaneously, policy frameworks that incentivize investment in clean energy, streamline regulatory processes, and foster international collaboration can accelerate the adoption of these technologies. The Electravision report calls for a holistic approach that aligns technological development with policy objectives, ensuring the energy transition is sustainable and conducive to economic growth. Section 8. What is the last top takeaway? Energy security and grid reliability. As the transition to a more electrified and renewable energy system progresses, energy security and grid reliability concerns come to the forefront. The Electravision paper identifies the increasing reliance on intermittent renewable sources as a potential risk to the stability of energy grids. Ensuring a reliable supply of energy in this new paradigm requires a comprehensive strategy that includes diversifying energy sources, enhancing energy storage solutions, and developing advanced grid management technologies. Additionally, the report advocates for continued investment in existing energy infrastructure to maintain energy security during the transition period. This approach underscores the need for a balanced and resilient energy system capable of adapting to the evolving demands of a sustainable future. In the next section, I will explain what I think about all of this, and then in the final section, why you should care, and more importantly, what more you can do about it. However, I have just hit a new paid subscriber threshold, So you now have to be a paid subscriber to view the last 2 sections. The X Project's articles always have 10 sections. Soon, after a few more articles, the paywall will move up again within the articles so that only paid subscribers will see the last 3 sections. Or rather, free subscribers will only see the first 7 sections. I will be moving the paywall up every few weeks, so ultimately free subscribers will only see the first 4 or 5 sections of each article. Please consider a paid subscription. All paid subscriptions come with a free 14-day trial, and you can cancel anytime. Every month, for the cost of just 2 cups of coffee, the X Project will deliver 2 articles per week, helping you know in a couple hours of your time per month what you need to know about our changing world at the intersection of commodities, demographics, economics, energy, geopolitics, government debt and deficits, interest rates, markets, and money. You can also earn free paid subscription months by referring your friends. If your referrals sign up for a free subscription, you get 1 month of a free paid subscription for 1 referral, 6 months of free paid subscription for 3 referrals, and 12 months of free paid subscription for 5 referrals. So please, refer your friends. Thank you. This concludes the X Project's podcast number 48. Please subscribe to the X Project Substack at thexproject.substack.com.